My name is Catalina, and this story is titled Ghost Noises. It's a story about something I experienced during my first visit to New Orleans, my favorite city. It was August 2004, and my best friend had come from Germany. Her name is Sandra, and we decided that we were going to travel to New Orleans. We packed up the car and we drove through Texas following I-10. The trip took forever. It took like 10 hours to exit out of Texas. I was so shocked. So I was really glad when eventually the sign for the exit for New Orleans appeared. The main reason for going was because I wanted to stay at a haunted bed and breakfast, and the Castle Inn was rumored to be one of the most haunted houses in New Orleans. I have to say that I pretty much was not expecting anything paranormal to happen. I was really just going to have fun. While there, we went on walking tours. We went on a vampire walking tour and a haunted garden district tour. We met a voodoo priestess in her temple. We ate yummy, yummy food. And we visited the zoo and the aquarium. After a long day of shopping, on the third night we were there, we returned to our room to get ready for bed. I was putting on my pajamas while Sandra showered. When she emerged from the bathroom, she was wearing her PJs and brushing out her hair. Wasn't that voodoo temple so creepy? I started to say, but was interrupted. We both stood still and we tried to listen really closely. We were rewarded because the sound came again, and it was louder this time. Shh, shh, shh. It sounded like furniture was being dragged across the room, across the floor above us. We thought it was a little strange because it was really late at night, but we decided to ignore it and figured it was just our neighbors being noisy. We turned off the lights and climbed into bed. The noise continued all night long. When we woke up the next morning, we were super tired. We yawned as we walked down the stairs, trying to rub the sleepiness from our eyes. We sat down on the kitchen table to have breakfast. Pam, the house manager, came in and asked us, "How's your room treating you?" Sandra and I looked at each other, and I said to Pam, "It's great, Pam, but could you ask the people above us to not move around heavy furniture so late at night? It was really hard to get some sleep." She looked confused as she said, "Haven't I told y'all you're the only people in the inn right now? The couple that was on your floor left this morning, and nobody else is here. Come, I'll show you." We followed her up the stairs, and I was really perplexed. What was she talking about? What does she mean there was nobody else there, that we were the only ones? We heard the noise. We heard it. It was there. As I got up to the first stair, to the top stair, I realized that she wasn't lying. There was dust and debris everywhere, and the furniture was covered with tarps. I tuned back in as she was saying, "And it's being remodeled, and the only people that come up here are the crew during the day." I spun around in a circle and stammered, "But we heard it. We heard it. It was clear as day." She chuckled as she explained while leading us towards one of the rooms. "I believe you. People hear things up here all the time. People see things too. But even if someone was staying here, the furniture is solid oak and way too heavy to move. See?" I peered around her into the room, and I saw that, indeed, the furniture was heavy and unmovable. I walked back onto the landing, suddenly chilled, and wrapped my arms around myself. I looked at Sandra, and I said, "I was going to suggest staying one more night, but nope, we're leaving tomorrow." She nodded in agreement, and we both followed Pam downstairs. Nothing else happened. We never figured out what the noise was, and subsequent visits have proven to no avail. We really, really never knew what had happened. Thank you for listening to my story. I appreciate it.